so still seeing red dots in the open, so let's look at the replay. Okay, that was interesting. He decided to go for a counterattack. No hits from that. Okay, no. There were no casualties from that exchange of fire. Can't tell if the mortars had any effect because we couldn't actually see the units that were being the hexes that were being attacked. So let's get out of there and expect the troops. Some suppression as expected. Okay, that's not good. It's not rallying. Why? I'm not sure why he took. Okay, well, maybe we'll figure it out in a second. Enemy seen, so those mortars have been, well, I don't know, it's hard to say. The amount of smoke that the mortars put up may actually be preventing me from seeing the mortars that were at the other end of the map around here, so it's routed now. Damn. Well, I don't know why he's still there. That's the thing I'm not understanding at the moment. Well, my infantry is already quite far away still. targets. Okay. Let's have a look around. That's routed, so that's the only one we can see. Look around, see if anybody else has shown up here. Just in case. Would have to be a fairly small squad for them to approach without them seeing them, but you never know. Sniper or something. Three enemies seen. One. Leader. Oh, rifle squad in there. Treating. He's definitely trying to delay me here, prevent me from trying to move out. So. There's other things going on that he needs to do. He needs to do. I can't speak today. He needs to do something to keep me from advancing too quickly. Nope, not gonna be able to get a pansy anywhere close to that. So. And he is not rallying. Well, if we can get close enough, we may get a second attempt, but... They have them as a target. They are retreating, so... Those ones, I don't know. Yeah, the one here. Still hasn't taken those. Not sure why. decide whether to leave them here or get in a better position so we can see along here. Or move him forward, try to get him. I'd like to know what's going on over here. it's that's really all it is. Is anybody approaching down here? I don't know. I can't tell. Fortunately, he's moving up in the open on a hill, so if anybody's within 4 hexes or so, they could easily see him. So I don't know. That's what I want to do. And if they're further away, then I mean we're okay. But I don't know. If there's anybody around here, I don't know why they haven't taken those. Not to give their position away. That's probably the only that's one possibility. Or he's spread a bit thin at the moment and doesn't actually have anything that can take that. I don't know. Could be like lots of possibilities. There's nobody out. He's completely on his own. If anybody fires at him, there's nothing. You probably wouldn't be able to, you wouldn't see where it came from anyway. So, but where to put them? We can see this way. Okay. All we're gonna do is move this way. We'll have somebody you can see into those trees, not so much here. Okay, so we'll put the 2-liter here. See those trees. Okay. I'm assuming he's around here, so that's why I'm still being cautious. I don't actually want these guys to engage in anything. I just want them to figure out where the enemy is. That's just that need to know. I gotta know. Is there anything I need to worry about, or what is it? You know, that's really the way I'm thinking about it. Not knowing is not a comfortable feeling in this game. These scouts probably I'm gonna get them into a position on the hill so they can actually see down here maybe, and then possibly advance them across here if there's time. I don't think there will be by the time they get over here. Yeah, by the time they get on top of the hill, several turns will have passed. So. Next turn, they'll move up on the hill and see what they can see. And I mean, it's the second last turn, so it's just a matter of having people in place to spot things that are going on around me. Same thing here. Now, I don't really... He's routed, so we can actually move around him fairly easily. I don't know what I can do, though. I mean, I could even risk moving in closer, but right now I don't know if there's any... because he was suppressed, so I don't know if somebody moved in there. Did they fire at him? I might have to look at the replay again. So let's look at the logs. No, there wasn't anything at 2 hexes, only this group up on this side. No. No, there wasn't anything. Yeah, nothing showed up from there. So Actually, there's so much smoke here, they probably won't be able to see him. Unless something's moved up here, in which case we won't be able to see it at all. Yeah, if he wasn't so suppressed, then I might actually have a chance of seeing stuff here, but now I guess we'll find out the hard way. Only have 3 of these. Fucking hell, you missed. Try a different approach. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Okay, they used up their shot. Yeah, great. Trying to make it easy on them, but no. No. We went for the hard. We had to do it the hard way. We had to actually have to assault the tank. Okay, so let's see here. Nope, he's not getting another rally attempt at all. We'll leave the mortar there for the moment in case I need to fire with them. Now, side. Let's have a look here. Okay, they can't see that one, unfortunately. Got a hit there, I think. Oh, that was definitely a hit. Can't see that, it's because of the smoke. Yeah, okay. If it wasn't for the smoke, we'd have a shot there. Question is, what will he see from that position? I still don't know if there's anybody on this side, so I don't know if there's any units in these trees here. I know there's nobody here. But I mean, he's had guys moving up the side for a couple of turns already, so they gotta be in somewhere around here. Don't know. So right now he can only see there. I actually probably don't want to move into these trees here because, well, maybe I do. I don't know. He wouldn't have any line of sight to the smoke anyway. Now we want to move up this way. So. Smoke. At height 10, that's height 10. He probably will still won't have line of sight across there. Okay, so current positions of those infantry can. What can we see? See that one. Not that one. Another idea. Okay, so we have recon can move up here, I think. In fact, they're gonna have to. Line of sight's quite restricted here. Yeah, okay, it's gonna take 2 turns before I can find out what's up here. Damn it. I'm gonna risk moving up here. Probably gonna regret this. But I don't. I didn't. Yay! Well, for now anyway. No boom today. Boom tomorrow. There's always a boom tomorrow. Why? It doesn't really have much line of sight there. Can you see that one? Yeah, you can't see that one. Okay. Okay, that's good. Maybe a mistake. We'll see. He's pinned at the moment, so I think we can probably hit him with artillery. So I've got 14 rounds left. Okay, so let's wrap this up. I think I'm getting close to having done everything I possibly could. That's 0.5. Let's have a look here. Else needs to move. These mortars are not firing, so let's move them forward. I'm going to leave there for the moment because I have no idea where the other tank is. I'm assuming there is one at the moment, so I think I'm done. That was a bit fast. Worries me a little bit. I have no idea. I'm concerned because he's not moving around in there. If he's planning to take that, he's not doing it in a hurry. Don't know. My recon here is not getting much information for me at the moment, so until these ones move up there, I have no idea. Taking these is risky. I'm able to get one. The other ones are completely in the open in an area that's surrounded by a hill. So, yeah, that looks like it's just not worth the trouble. Maybe able to sneak one of them, but I don't think it's just worthwhile trying to get the other ones. There's just too many places you could have to have machine guns and so on around here. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. If an opportunity comes up, I'll take it, but I'll take one of them. But I'm not gonna. I mean, there's only 2 turns left anyway, so there's really not not enough time left to plot out how you might take that. And I think both sides are getting close to exhaustion anyway, so we'll just leave it like that. This platoon leader is quite annoying. This doesn't want to go away. I got 2 machine guns here. I'm gonna leave their ranges like that when I go through that. Yeah, I think we're getting close to wrapping this up. Okay, so let's have a look at. I'm gonna leave those ranges set. Yeah. They don't have anybody in sight. We'll reduce that to 3 again. And that stays at 3. That 3, I'll assume that he hasn't been seen. Who knows, Panzerjäger still may get to do something. Okay, so we have... That one is not rallying, but love to see. Okay, they're okay. But it looks like they only get 1 shot. I have to check. They may only get 1 shot with those. Actually, let's go back. Let's disable that again. Because to show you a 53% chance of scoring it. Actually, I should have disabled the other ones. That's probably what I should have done. That would have given me an idea what their actual chances of scoring a hit with that single weapon were. Because I mean, the percentage chance you get is with the best weapon, even though it may not be the most most effective. So the best weapon in that case was probably the light machine gun, but the chances of that actually getting a killing hit are quite low. So I mean, yeah, kind of have to play the game, right? So I should disable the other ones first, and able to give me an idea of actually what chance they were of actually getting a hit with the tank mine on the, against the tank. The thing is, the hex is 50 meters across. I mean, it's not a tank mine has to be applied. It's not. It's like a direct. In real life, it's a direct contact weapon. The infantryman has to sneak up to the tank and actually attach it to the tank. It's not a thrown weapon. It can be thrown. I mean, that's why it's a heat weapon. It can be used against infantry, but against the tank, it has to be actually put up against the tank to get the shaped charge to do its thing. But so, I mean, the game shows it as being thrown because that's all it can do. Sort of, you know, because I mean, you're one hex away, right? Actually, maybe I could have moved on to the same hex as it. That might have helped. I mean, it was routed at that point, but then they would have been moving through. Actually, they didn't have any movement to do that anyway, so that's not useful. Not a useful idea. Okay, I digressed. Unfortunately, I do that a lot. It's a part of live streaming. I mean, you just tend to ramble on a bit. You assume somebody's watching, so these guys are nothing happened here, so this was a waste. This is part of the bad plan. I left an entire platoon way back here. That's stupid. I don't know what I was thinking. The answer is I wasn't. That's why I'm calling this a bad plan. No matter what the outcome is, I mean, the plan itself is very bad. So can't get away from that. The results don't actually indicate anything about how good the plan is. So yeah, target that one is 7. I'm gonna leave their range at 7. I don't know if it's a good idea, but we'll do that. They have a range of, their range is 8. Yeah, well, it's kind of long range for a light machine gun, so anyway, next. Oh, apparently these guys are firing again? Oh yeah, no, I just set that up. Yeah. What? Yeah, okay. Okay, 14 hexes is getting kind of far away, but I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave it like that. Basically, it would be helpful if the smoke cleared enough that they could actually see that. But and actually, if you move this way, I think I'll still have line of sight, so that will help. That's quite long range for it, so it won't be very effective. But and in fact, they may not even take the opportunity fire because it's not clear. It's not a really clear shot. I mean, there's smoke and so on in the way here. So there's smoke, there's trees, there's all kinds of things that may affect whether the opportunity fire is taken. So can't be sure. Know what to do with the Panzerjägers. I assume there's another tank around, but at this point, it's unlikely they're gonna get into the battle. Is that they're already too far back. Actually, maybe what I should do. Well, maybe what I should do is move them up this way. It's pointless moving them out through here. It'll take too long. Going uphill everywhere. Might as well plan on moving them out through this side. I think it'll be a little easier for them. Okay, that's it. So, in that turn,